Hi, my name's Kelly. I'm a Fernethi survivor. I went to Fernethi when I was around about 10. I went twice. I always thought Fernethi was a thing I'd made up in my mind because I felt embarrassed and ashamed of some of the things that happened. And it was my fault, that's what I thought. And then a couple of months ago I googled Fernethi Residential School and all these survivors were there on the internet. There was loads of women came forward and I realised it wasn't on my head and it wasn't just me. I had all sorts of emotions going through and I still have, because knew it is reality that it did happen. Let's just give you a wee bit of my story, because I've been trying to take this video for the last 3 years and it's not worked. So this is it. Hopefully my final one, and I'm doing it and that's it. So I didn't like prunes. I was force fed them. It made me sick. So being sick on the plate, she slapped me on the back of the head, put my head back and forced me to eat my own vomit. And this happened on several occasions. This wasn't just once. So I kind of felt like prunes were a daily thing to me. Like, that was the dining room was the most horrible part of my experience there. Also remember having to shower in front of everybody, get naked a lot, everybody. We could see you, you didn't have your own privacy. I was a bigger, matured girl at that age, so I was always trying to hide myself, and I was always getting slapped for doing it. I don't remember bedtimes. Apart from one night. One night we get woke up and we weren't allowed to sleep in a nightdress or pyjamas. I had pants on. All the other girls had pants on. We were made to stand up and line up outside in the corridor. And obviously I didn't know why then, but it makes sense now. But I didn't know why that happened to me or why it was happening to us. It felt like I was in that corridor for hours, but it was probably only a few minutes because it was so cold, and obviously we only had pants on. I remember standing there, and every time I tried to hide myself, she would slap my hands down, slap me in the back of the head, tell me to stand still. So we were standing still. As things have came on and I've started speaking about things, things have came back. I've went up to visit the place. The reason I was standing in that corridor was there was a shadow at the side of me. Further across the other side of the corridor, there was a shadow there, a man's shadow. So I assume that's why we were standing in that corridor. We just were pants. I'm not going to go into all my story just now because I've not really got much more to tell apart from like going for the walks, and there's obviously personal things there as well that I'm not ready to put out there just yet. But this video is mostly about getting it out there to everybody else, to let them know that there was over 2,000 women went into that. I'm sorry, girls, wee girls. There was 2,000 wee girls every year went into that place for 30 years. That's a lot of wee Glasgow girls out there, and who are now women and now have a voice. So if you feel you're alone, you're not. I felt like that for so long, and the best thing I done was join the Fernethi group. Fernethi survivors, that's what we are. We're no victims, we are survivors, and we have a voice now because we're adults. And adults back then used their authority to do what they wanted with wee girls. There's so many women out there that need to know that they weren't alone. And I hope this reaches some of them, that they come forward and get the support that they need. Sorry, hold on. Because everybody needs support. So I'm just going to leave it at that now. And please come forward. That's all I ask. Thank you.